Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Simple Politics. Today, I want us to speak about Colin Malage. Hey Betunana. I was watching his interview this afternoon and listening to him comparing himself to Julius Malema. Hey Betunana Colin. And my question is, why are you even comparing yourself to Julius Malema? Ukubona, do your work, shine, and let us who are watching compare you and say, oh my God, like he's doing so well. We've even forgotten that there was ever a president of the Youth League who was Julius Malema. Like, do well. Let your work speak for you. But he's counting all the things that he has done. I'm just gonna play you guys a snippet of that interview or of that video. But shout out to Zimasa, Mustafa, Vabaza. That's where you can watch the full interview, guys. Shout out. I've just taken a small clip on the part where Zimasa is asking about Julius Malema Ukuti. Now that people are always comparing Colin Malage to Julius Malema, and he says that there's no comparison now. I've surpassed. Someone said I must stop scratching my nose. Guys, I've got allergy. Let me just quickly say this. Guys, I've got allergy. So if I scratch myself, just know that it's allergy. It's not me. So he's answering Colin Malage, there's no comparison. I've surpassed Julius Malema. I've had the biggest march. If you literally go ask someone who's on the road, a youth, because there was a part where Uzimasa also asked how is the youth? Is the youth recognizing the Youth League now? And Colin Malage says, if you go to any area, to any rural areas, even the smallest, and ask them about the ANC Youth League, you'll find one person who is the member of the ANC Youth League. If I was not on Twitter, I wouldn't know about the ANC Youth League. If I was not on Twitter, I wouldn't know about Colin Malage. You can literally go down the road and ask people, who's Colin Malage? Nobody will know. I promise you. I don't know. Colin, anyway, guys. Okay, sorry. Just before I get into it, I was literally rolling my eyes. Sit. Anyway, sorry guys. Just before I get into it, send because umoya is very high. Sana simple as Colin Malage. Like, I don't know. Or maybe it's the people that are around him. I think maybe it's got to do with the people that are around him as well. If people are around you, you end up thinking that you are a big shot. So a part of me thinks maybe it's the people that are around him who are giving him the impression that he's big. And I'm not sure, anyway. Just before I get into Colin Malage, also the EFF has welcomed 2 members of Parliament. I'm excited about this one, and I want us to look closely at them, and I also want us to look at how old they are, because I find that very, very interesting. Very interesting. So the EFF is welcoming Sihle Lonzi. They've released a statement. Sihle Lonzi, the president of the Student Command, it's also welcoming Tebogo. I'm going to do a deep dive on both of them. And, how the future is looking. If maybe the fighters are happy about this appointment, please let me know in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is a good replacement? And to everybody who keeps on saying the EFF is dying, the one thing about the EFF, I short a lot quality. As shorting a quality. We are not short of quality. So this narrative, now, but when one person goes, it's the no. As short him goes, as literally as short. Anyway, just before I continue, my name is Zizipo Lupelwana. This is a platform where we react to all things politics. This is a platform where we discuss. And we engage in the comment section about everything that's happening in our country. If you are not in politics these days, I'm sorry, but one day you will country imkil. At this rate, siyambangai. So please, If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys, I'm begging you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe for me, you are encouraging more people to see my videos, and you also encourage me to just keep on making content to see that you guys support me. But there are people who watch my content. I've got only 7,000 subscribers, but I get like 20k views. Ukuban, please subscribe to my channel, guys. Subscribe to my channel. It is free of charge. It is free of charge. You trust me, you're not gonna make me rich by subscribing, but I really would appreciate if you do subscribe. Right now, let's get right into Colin Malage. Let me play this clip. And then let's talk about Colin Malage. I use delusional shame.
I once sat with a minister, very long-standing minister, off the record, and we had a conversation in Cape Town around the same era around that Julius Malema was there. And one of the things that he said, which I think lends itself to what you are speaking about, is that she now you know it was a she said, we made a mistake with Julius because we were meant to send him to Cuba because he was too militant for where we were and for what we needed. Now, I didn't stop her. I wanted her to speak. Now, the conversation, you've now alluded to this, that many people make comparisons between you and Julius. Now, those people, like that minister that I spoke to, still exist within the ANC structures. They've not left. There are still people who feel that the youth must be under their thumb, must only say things that align to what and how they see the world. But particularly people give comparisons of you to Julius. Now, I want you to speak on that and maybe give context to what you see the situation being, and if there are similarities or there are no similarities and you guys are polar opposites.
I think what we must first acknowledge is that the debate on who is the best has been closed. From the march, from our programs, everything is closed. You can no longer compare me to I'm way ahead of him.
Within the ANC context, ANC league context
in society, because in the beginning we compared because of our style of leadership and how we speak and articulate issues. Or from the same school of thought. You can't separate us on the issue of articulation and posture.
Yeah.
He's a former president of COSAS, I'm a former president of COSAS. We both grew up. Both of us never hijacked this thing when we were old and we brought in come in there's an ANC. Yeah. If you join the youth league, you'll get a job or you'll get a tender. No. We were groomed from childhood into structures of the movement. And we're likely to have similarities. Even if I try my level best not to be like him, if he tries the level best, you can't separate the two. Yeah. I'm saying, check all the people that grew up organic structures. You can check Balula. There's a bit of similarities on the style of leadership. It's a training issue, where that's why they'll say others must go to Cuba to be trained, others to be trained ideologically. But on the issue of who led the best structure, look, Tina, in 1 year, we're able to bring back the youth league into the map. We're able to organize there's never been a match bigger than what we've organized of the youth league in the history of the youth league. We're able to fill in stadiums of anniversaries. We're able to have engagements with stakeholders. For the first time in history, we had SAFA in Little House. We call it the SAFA leadership in Little House to account on football in South Africa. We call the rugby union to come and account on the rap. It's us who've been doing all of those things. We're speaking and practicalizing them. We call controllers and all the kings. It has never happened. It is our youth league that brings all stakeholders, kings, chiefs. We're now going to call religious leaders. I'm saying the style now is more practical. We're not a youth league that speaks and there's no action. When we say something, we do it tomorrow. We say something, we do it tomorrow. We follow up. We've got a team that sits and say, we have left this and this and this, let's do it tomorrow. Now, we're a youth league that people can still reinvest back in and support because we're a youth league that will bring change in this country.
So you are probably rolling your eyes. You were probably rolling your eyes the entire time you are listening to Colin Malage. And yes, guys. So my problem or my question I have with Colin Malage is this. Ubana, what have you done for the youth? Yes, I hear him comparing himself to Julius Malema, filling up we've filled up stadiums. If we say we're going to do something today, we do it. What things have you done? And I feel like this is such a perfect era for the Youth League to rise, because there was the GNU, when I remember vividly, when just before the ANC signed the deal with the DA, there were few members of the ANC Youth League who went to protest at that meeting. They did a silent protest, and they were saying, we trust our leadership, we don't care who they sign the deal with, but not with the DA. Not with the DA. And the daughter of Zuma was there, I forgot her name. And instead of Malage being motivated and releasing the radical leader, releasing the radicalism in him, when he was asked about those Youth League members, he said, no, he just disregarded them. And he said they were going to get as of money punishment or some hearing, just for them going to do a peaceful protest there and saying, it doesn't matter ANC who you sign a deal with, but not with the DA. What a time for the ANC Youth League to put a stamp. Yabona, this was such a perfect time for them to rise. If they had taken a stand, bavele where they stand. And also, Colin Malage, guys, if you see Colin Malage, he's always in meetings where there's like Fikile Mbalula, but you will see him walking next to President Ramaphosa. I'm like, develop your own identity. Develop your own identity. Into waziwa like where kusitwa. This is why now the youth does not identify with Colin, but he thinks that he's doing so great. He thinks that the youth is behind him. He thinks that he has revived the ANC Youth League. He thinks that he's better than Julius Malema. I'm just like, Kanti, where am I living and where is Colin living? Why is in a view a different, and it's such a different perspective? Hebana, go back to vote. And every single time I kept asking myself, Colin, go do your own thing. Go revive youth elsewhere. Like, stand up. You are a president. Go to the Eastern Cape. Zanga nambona in your Eastern Cape. Go to all corners. Everyone is a member of the ANC Youth League. Haibo. Go revive the youth in KZN. Go revive the youth. God Utiena, he's a radical, he's a radical president, and Yena, it's clear that he's cut on the same cloth as Julius Malema, because Bona they were the members of the oh guys, I don't know if we can help Colin Malage right now. I don't know if we can. I've heard people saying that Colin Malage is so out of touch with reality, and at some instances I thought, "Ma'am Kyola, I don't know uba upilapi." Maybe it's really the people around him. Maybe it's really the people around him that are giving him the impression that, no, you are doing amazing. You are the best president of the Youth League ever. So I don't know what he has done for the youth, but all I hear is that he's doing so well. He's filled up. I don't know what he has done. Guys, help me in the comment section. Just by speaking about Colin Malage, it's literally making me have a headache, because I just don't understand how he's thinking. Anyway, guys, I want us to talk about, I'm excited about this one. I want us to talk about the two new members of parliament of the economic freedom fighters. Well done to the EFF. Well done for giving the youth a platform, for giving the youngsters, also giving hope that there's a space for the youngsters. There's a platform for them to. I mean, we already have Abonaleti Chirwa, but Sihle and Deboho, they're much younger. Much younger. I'm going to tell you their ages. They're much younger. So I just feel like it's giving that hope, man. It's giving that hope. I love this for the EFF, and shout out to you guys. Shout out to the leadership. This is a good move. I hope it does not backfire. I hope Abo Sikhe, they remain humble. I hope they really remain humble. They don't forget the fundamentals. They don't forget because I feel like once you start earning and start being in those positions, you forget. You forget why you started in the first place. You forget why you were an activist or why you joined in the first place. And yes, but it's the root of all evil. So I guess Kesana, once you start to secure the bag, late. Anyway, let's start with Tebogo. So Tebogo was actually in the National Assembly in 2019. She was an MP in 2019, and apparently, not apparently, she received money. She received 40K from Ilandu's campaign tracker Ramaphosa. And then she was asked about the EFF, what is 40K, only to realize that she received 80K. She first received 40K for the campaign. She received 40K for her personal tonton. So in total, she received 80K. So she resigned from parliament, and yeah, but she remained a member of the EFF. Despite that, I feel like that's where loyalty kicks in. Now that it was revealed that she received 80K, EFF Nayok obviously was not happy. She did not just resign and leave the EFF. She stayed. She continued. It's good to understand that wrong, you are gonna be reprimanded, you're gonna be corrected. But at the same time, be open to being told you are wrong and continue. So I feel like she's gonna come back very stronger, wiser, and she's got a little bit of experience. So I'm so proud of her. So I'm gonna attach a picture of her as well, guys. Her name is Tebogo Mokwele. So proud, and yeah, and she is 27 years old, guys. So shout out to the EFF. Shout out for giving the youth in Yan a platform to for them to just take up space. Shout out. And thank you for not dimming their light. Yeah, so I think it's a big thing, and I'm so proud. And then there's Sihle Lonzi. Sihle Lonzi is the president of the student command. Just before the elections though, Usihle was very quiet. He literally went boom. I even tweeted, Ubana, where are you? Yeah, well, I don't even think he saw my tweet. I think he would see my tweet better now than before. Because I even asked him, Kandi, where is Sihle Lonzi? Yeah, and I'm so glad. I always say this on my TikTok as well. I feel like people that have left the EFF, things that have happened to the EFF, us losing the elections has made us more aggressive. I think it has reminded us. I think we were too relaxed, but us losing these elections, getting these attacks, man. I feel like we are so much alive, we are so much active. Even people that were not active before, because Mina, I was not active. Okay, I was active in politics a little bit in TikTok, but I was not as active as I am now. I feel like after everything that has happened, it has just given us that push. Hey, there's no time to sit in the corner now. There's literally no time. Yeah, so after the elections, I've seen him. Yeah, so shout out to Sihle. Shout out for getting back the momentum. Because I think you lost it a bit, especially just after the elections. You went literally silent. The first time I saw you was when you were going to the launch of the EF birthday celebration, the 11th, and you posted a video. I was like, Aibo, where have you been? So shout out for you for getting back your momentum, and you've worked extremely hard. Your visibility is making a big difference as well now in the campuses we've seen. So shout out to you and thank you so much. So Sihle is also joining he's going to be an MP now. Usihle is only 26 years old. And I'm emphasizing the age on purpose because I'm trying to show you that they're young. So I'm happy about that. Sihle is 26 years old. Shout out. and make us proud, man. Make us proud. Don't make the organization regret bringing young people. Ukubone, like, take up your space. Yabona, the energy that's now has brought in parliament. That's the energy we're looking for, so that we don't regret and say, "Eish, I wish ubane bengenile instead of him." Yabona, who's now literally he came in. And Wangena in the battlefield, he is doing amazing, and I love that energy, Kubana, because he's setting himself apart. He's creating a Kubana, just so we like and as man it's like at the same time you are a brand as a person as well, Kubana. So now we set yourself apart. Do what you are good at. Shine. So I really hope, I'm rooting for the youth, and I pray that, come on, they work, man. They don't play. They understand that they're not just there to play, but to make a difference and to make their voices heard. They're not only speaking for them, but they're also speaking on behalf of the youth. So we want to see ourselves represented. We want to see ourselves reflected there. So big ups to you guys, and I mean all the best. So the EFF has released a statement. This is how I've seen that these two have been appointed. It says that the Economic Freedom Fighters welcomes two revolutionary leaders to fill the two vacancies in the National Assembly. EFF Student Command President Sihle Lonzi and fighter Tebogo Mokoele. This significant moment marks the entrance of these dynamic fighters, both of whom have demonstrated a commitment to the struggle for economic freedom. As the president of EFF Student Command has been a relentless advocate for free quality education and transformation of South Africa's education system, his leadership in student activism has advanced the EFF revolutionary agenda, ensuring that the voices of young people are heard in the fight against financial exclusion, institutional racism, and the present inequalities in higher education. We have full confidence that EFF Student Command President Sihle Lonzi will bring the same fire, energy, and revolutionary zeal into Parliament, where he will champion the interest of youth with passion and dedication. Fighter Mokwele, a committed and a seasoned fighter, has consistently displayed her dedication to the struggle for economic freedom. She served as the EFF whip in the National Council of Province during the 5th Parliament. She brings a wealth of parliamentary experience and organizational commitment and discipline that will serve our constituency well. The EFF is confident that both our leaders will serve the people of South Africa with distinction, courage, and revolutionary integrity. Their leadership marks a new chapter in the continued fight for economic freedom, and they will play a critical role in Parliament. So shout out to you guys and all the best. Yeah, but just before I close, guys, oh my god, this video is so long. I didn't want to make it this long. Just before I close, there's Umafia Fane as well, guys. Umafia has been working so well. As you know, Umafia is a mobilizer. I don't know what's going to happen to him. I tried to Google his age because I wanted to see how old is he, to see if maybe he will become the student command president, which would fit perfectly well for Mafia Fan, because he's a mobilizer. He's got so much fire in him. Mafia Fan, he's got the same fire that Unalete has. So maybe I hope if they vote for him, he become the student command president, or he even take another serious role, because he's a councillor now, but he's doing an amazing job. Shout out to Mafia Fane as well. You know, you guys are doing so well. You guys are really doing so well as young people. So we love to see it. We really love to see it. I mean, even Sihle Lonzi is better than Colin Malage. And Colin Malage, even Sihle Lonzi is well known, better than Colin Malage. What has Colin Malage fought for? Anyway, guys, please let me know what you think in the comment section. Sorry, guys, I feel like this was just a venting session for me. I'm so sorry. Please subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. The analytics are showing me that 90% of people who watch this channel, which is so true, Because if I have 28, there's a video that I have 60K views, 83K views the last time I checked, and I only have 7,000 subscribers. Meaning that 90% watch this channel and they just decide not to subscribe. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. Subscribe for me. It's free. And also, there is a thank you button at the bottom. Please, guys, buy me coffee because I'm such a nice girl. Anyway, guys, the struggle continues. Aluta continua. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Let's engage in the comment section. Let me know what you think.